clicked on this video, you were probably hoping to see this Trackhawk right here go really, really fast. And yes, you're gonna get to see every bit of that. Guys, the tires on this thing are the factory run flat, really, really old at this point. It's the original tires on the vehicle because I've only got like 11,000 miles on this. But the build just put down about 916 horsepower at the wheels. We're gonna throw these bronze wheels on here that you saw in the thumbnail. Been waiting a long time to get these on, but we finally got this thing running right, and I can't wait to try to show you in this video just how awesome this thing pulls and how awesome it feels to take off. Let's get them on, let's do some rips. I want you guys to hear it start up. This isn't cold, but you can hear some cams. People that know, but I've had like 5 or 6 carloads of people roll up and give me they want to see what this bad boy will do, and I don't blame them. And it doesn't even look crazy yet. This is probably the most subdued build that we've got so far, the most subtle wrap. But when you do this, it's absolutely the most terrifying. This thing sounds sinister. It feels freaking amazing, and I know it looks like a rocket ship when it takes off. You want to race? You have a BMW and you want to race me? We legit have 3 cars following us right now. This guy wants to race. Are you crazy? BMW? Is it an M1 rocket ship? F1? Message me. Maybe I got to give that boy the sauce. BMW? I just looked, these tires that are on here were made in 2017 for this 2018 Trackhawk. These are Avant Garde. This is a satin brushed bronze. So they didn't actually have this as a listed option. You know I like to be difficult. So I actually had them do this finish, and it took longer, and I think I even paid rush shipping to get them. And then I found out the Trackhawk needed a lot of work before we put stickier tires on it. And I just didn't know it would take this long to actually get everything running and back to where we need it to be. So these are 20s. We're not going 22s like a lot of people do. I wanted that extra sidewall on the tire. So we're going with Nitto NT555 G2s in a 315/35/20. This is a lot stickier compound. That's obviously not a run flat, so the ride ought to be a little smoother. We ought to be able to air them down in the back, which I won't do for every video, but when we're actually drag racing somebody, we'll air it down and actually get a little bit more crinkle in the sidewall. Not anything like a Dodge Demon, but we'll be able to hook up really good to get no spin and cut those 60-foot times down in this bad boy. And I think it's gonna ride better too. So if you guys haven't figured it out yet, we have actually had someone else editing our videos for about the last 6 videos. I think the production quality has come way up as far as the edits go. And this is Andrew, who was in the video when we put the new wheels on the Navigator. And actually, we didn't really say it in there, but he's been the one that's editing. Works here at Discount Tire on Kingston Pike in Farragut in Knoxville.
I got the hook up on wheels and tires, and I take good care of them, so come see me if you need anything.
I can vouch for that. He has actually come in on his day off to do this because those wheels over there with the satin finish are so sensitive. He didn't want to have to be in a hurry doing his day job, taking care of all these customers. So he's gonna take his time today and try to not put a big scar on these satin finish wheels. Say hey to Andrew down in the comments. He's crushing it for us. Andrew may have his own channel one day. He's a project car kind of guy. Got his own builds already.
And they look good, they fit good. You have to do something about these bright yellow calipers though.
It don't scream Reaper Hawk.
Not quite.
We're upgrading the factory lug nut, which was obviously steel. They're really, really rusty and they look terrible on the car, with a forged aluminum deep well nut. It does stick out just a little bit further than I would like. It won't rust instead of it looking like garbage. It's time to find out how much better they hook up. Let's catch a 0 to 60 here. We'll rev up to about 1200. 2.7, 2.7. 6.7.
I would say that left a mark.
That felt really good, but I'm gonna be honest, I am still slipping pretty good in the rear end, and you know what that means, guys. We're gonna need a drag pack and probably a built transmission to be able to get everything out of this. That pull away footage on this hot day was brought to you by Sam and GoPro.
Mr. Sweaty over here.
So
what we do for you guys, man. We'll sit on the side of the road on the hottest day of the year. It's hot.
It is hot. So, okay, we obviously spin in there. I'm gonna throw this thing in manual, drop down a couple gears here. Hope you guys can see. I'm gonna get something rigged up that brings this perspective down. Ooh, that sounds good. Let's go down here to like a, I don't wanna go too low because I know it's gonna spin. Let's go from like 50. That's nice. No spin. No spin.
That's pretty good. It was
No
like
spin.
50 to 110.
No, it's like 50 to 65, the speed limit.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we're gonna drop her on down then since we didn't spin. Let's go, heck, let's go 30 roll, see what happens. Drop one more?
Yeah.
This thing's gonna spin, I can just tell you right now. Oh!
that was nice right there. That's world class, dude. That
feels freaking amazing.
That's with two fat boys in here,
guys. Ooh, that's what we need, a data log right there.
Yeah,
did you feel it?
That's what. Yeah, we've been trying to get that on a data log for Tim to take a look at it, bar tuning. In manual mode, sometimes we get a little hesitation or whatever, but
slide her back
evidently
out.
that's something he can take care of for us. I don't even know what that is, but
we'll get that out of there.
When you're just like giving it a little gas in manual. So.
Can y'all see my miles per gallon, the average? I can't tell what I'm pointing at here, but it's 6.1. That's pretty awesome. Here we go. This setup feels extremely stable. These tires feel freaking amazing, honestly. It is as smooth as a luxury car, but when I get into these pretty stiff, this curve's not real stiff, but like if I hit it pretty hard, there's almost no roll. We're on a IBOC or EBOC, however you say it. I think it's a 2-inch lowering spring. The sidewall on this tire is much, much lower, as we've talked about, but it is a softer sidewall, so we definitely got a little smoother. You can tell in the tune, it's not necessarily in the tune, but with these cams, when you take off from like 200 RPMs or whatever this sets at the bottom of the range, it wants to stall just a little bit. It's like it chokes just a little bit, but the cams make it worth it. You gotta love Tennessee.
That thing just sounds like it's gonna eat something.
In conclusion, it's gonna take a drag pack, a stickier tire, some air out of the tires. It's better. I feel better about it because these tires are not 5 years old. Let me know what you think about the wheels. I think they're off the hook. Guys, check out the entire Reaper playlist right here in this end card, down in the description. Make sure you share this vehicle and this build with some other people if you like it. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.